All right, guys. So today, I'm back. I actually couldn't trade Friday because I had to do some things, handle some personal matters. So I am back. I might be gone this Friday as well. I'm not entirely sure, but as far as I know, I'm here to stay for the rest of this week. But right now, what we have on watch is GOVX, which this one's been on watch several times in the past several days. It's holding support here around my support line, so that's an area of possible buying opportunities. We also have VRAX. This one I'm not so excited about because the daily's just trash, and it's selling off pre-market here. But MGAM is another one that was on watch. This one is also kind of selling off here, but if it can pop back up, then it would look pretty good. So we're going to watch GOVX for now. We'll see what this one wants to do. Big support there at 15. And they almost got taken out there. Target would probably be a double top at the high of this candle, 48, if I do get in. 1 minute MACD is crossing here. Could buy it off the lows at 4. TXMD is hitting the scans. We'll take a large share size position to start, but I'm going to wait for this one to consolidate however which way it needs to. There's 406. So this one's already selling off a significant amount. I'm not really liking that it's selling off so bad. 430 all the way back down to 4. So VRAX, wow, look at that rejection. So it did make a move here. I guess it actually made a rip. It had a huge rip there, and then all of a sudden it's back down. So it's unfortunate I didn't get to see this happen. Big spreads right here too. So I don't know if I want to trade a 13-cent spread there for a second. We'll see. We'll see if this comes up. I mean, I might want to trade it. TBLT's hitting scans. Oh, I guess this was another one I had on watch. For some reason, it wasn't on my scans. Ah, that sucks because this looks really good. Kind of to a resistance point here. Gonna have to wait for a pullback. Big sellers at 80 and 90. Ending in a doji, I don't like to see that. Dang. MACD's curling on this one as well, so we'll go back to GOVX. GOVX is curling, but I don't really want to trade GOVX down here at all. Go back to VRAX. 5 and 10 minute look really bad. I think it's just flagging on the 1 minute. So we're gonna get like a 2 candle flag here, maybe with a big rejection. If it can't hold this level, if it can't pop above 780, then I think it's kind of gone. It needs to pop above 780. Let's see. MGA, oh, what a perfect entry opportunity, and I missed it too. Dang. So this one also has really big spreads. If anything, I take a very small share size, and it's also out of my price range. So I'd have to take a very small share size if I do take this one. But we'll keep it on watch. I missed a big rip here. I don't want to chase it all the way up here. but we'll watch it for this next 5 minute on this consolidation. Could possibly buy in here at the $0.5 or break of the $0.5. So if we break 18, I can go for this high here, 18.27. We're at 50 on the bid. Let's see if it could pop up here. It's back up there to 67. I'm trying to get in the 50s if I can. 63. Buy in at 67. Go for the break at 18 here. Just sold at 18. Well, I was going for 27, but it didn't break 18 right away, so I don't want to have it chop around and break lower. So good trade there. It's just a completely missed opportunity right there. Dang. So that was a really good fill where I got in. It's just I didn't think it could break 18 right away. I don't know how this one's been trading, so kind of unfortunate I missed that massive rip there. See, I could get in this next 1 minute for a quick scalp above 19, but it just broke 19, so not gonna chase it. Gonna wait for a pullback again. Let's see, at this point we have support right here, but I'm not really sure where else we have support. Resistance up here at 1960. I gotta wait for a pullback. Can't chase it. VRAX halted, going down. TXMD, this one's also just hitting my scans. Not sure why. MAIA, chopping around. GOVX, breaking lower. So our leading gapper is trash. Red box hitting the scans. And VRAX resumption time is at 39. But most likely won't be trading VRAX. So MGAM is the only one that's actually looking good right now. It's holding 19, so I could get in here. And now it's feeling a little weak up here. I don't want to chase it. I have to wait for a pullback on it. A break at 19, possibly to 1870 maybe. I can get in. I don't want to see a massive rejection either though. Coming to a low of 1905, 3, 19. There's a pullback to 80, 50. Looking for a little pop up, but stuck at 70 on the ask. There's a little pop back up. 19. Quick spike above 19, but not quite what I'm looking for. See, high of this candle is 68. Jesus. I hope it doesn't rip through its last high here. That would kind of suck. There it goes. It did. So one pullback here, and I just didn't get in. I could have got in there at 1850, but at this point, it's getting really extended. I missed a massive move here. I was hoping it was just going to sideways consolidate, and I can get in for another 2 candle pullback. So I didn't want to take this and chase it all the way up here. Could get in here at 19 again, but at this point I feel like I'm just chasing it because I'm feeling FOMO. I don't even know where support would be. I guess it'd be here, where we're at right now at 50. We can get in again for the break of 20. See if we break this last low here. I wanted to buy the bottom there, but I hesitated. I'm gonna get in at 18. It's not breaking. Well, not breaking lower, so I'm down 18 cents automatically. And I'm completely wrong, so massive loss already. I'm gonna wait for the pop. I'm gonna try and sell on the ask here if I can. Massive spread there, 80 by 85. Don't want to add into my position yet, going down. I want to see this back above 19. 1907, 1910. Looking for an add. $19.15. See if it breaks this last 1 minute low. I don't want it to. I want to see it hold. If it can hold and pop back above 19 significantly, it would look really good. I'm not going to sell here for this last double bottom. 60. I gotta ask myself, what am I still doing in the trade if it's just not gonna work? It's a massive loss already. It's about a $300 loss. I'm really gonna sell down here in the teens. See, this is already my first problem, is just holding. Just giving it a little more time, right? That's my major problem here that I'm facing. So there's a pop to 75. I still think that this has potential on its 10 minute, but we're still 8 minutes out from its next one. So maybe I'm putting a little too much faith in the stock at the moment, especially with how much it's retraced already. It's kind of done. It would need to pop back above 19 here. Nah, it's not gonna do it. Oh, there's 70. Can we pop back to 80, 90, and the break of 19? This 80, this 19, 1911. Some break even here at 1918. Well, trying to get out here at 1911. Took a small loss on it, so I filled there at 1911 for a small loss. That took a lot longer than I anticipated. And the trade just didn't work out. So now I'm going to try and re-enter. That was just a terrible position on my part. But we're going to try and get in again once more. Could buy the dip here. So I'm buying the dip at 19, and we're going to try and look for this back above 19. And it's a false break. Let's see if it can pop back above one more time. There's 19 again. Can we break 19 though? Not quite, so selling there at 83. So there's the break of 19, Jesus. So for 5 cent loss there, and then on this one I sold for a 6 cent loss. So two back-to-back losers on it. I'm already kind of getting frustrated with it. It's getting a little more difficult to trade here. I'll take another entry if I can around 19. It's looking like it wants to pop again. So we'll see. I get a pullback on it, pullback entry. I get in at 28, I guess. Or I get in too late. Nope, false break, so. Damn. Jesus, man. I'm looking for that break of the 5-minute high, at least 10-minute as well, but this one's getting really, really tricky. 3 back-to-back losers on this already. This is probably going to be a bigger loss than the last one, so MACD's finally crossing here. At this point, it's just sideways, and I'm in the chop. Where am I in at? 28. So no, 3 back-to-back losers on this one. I'm just not feeling it. Massive rejection there, all the way back down below 18 or 19. So I'm literally back in another situation that I didn't want to be in. I broke it slow. Back to 95. Can we pop back up 19 though? Not quite. Just gonna stop out for a 30-cent loss there. If I can. Trying to sell on the ask. So canceling my order, it's not filling me. It's still holding around its 19 level, which is why I'm kind of just like, should I hold or should I not? Broke 19 there, 19.10 now. Couple more seconds for this next 1 minute to open. Needs to break 1909, 1910. This is 1910, 20. Just having a hard time breaking these levels. 24 now. See it pop higher but above 24. 50. Selling that 45. So another really bad trade. Again, I'm looking for the break, and oh my god, I'm underselling it again. So in too early twice on 2 trades, just way too early. Yes, this one was profitable, but still, man, that's just so bad. Look, this is like the kind of action I'm looking for on these rips here. It's just not happening. I'm just entering way too early, not timing it at all. So massive rip. I mean, just completely missed this opportunity once more. So another rip that I just completely missed. Went right over my head here. So I'm green on the day, but oh man, this one's just a tricky stock. I noticed that a triangle formation was forming here, and so that's why I was like, that's why I decided to keep holding this position. This is a nasty rejection though. That's annoying. Almost to 21, all the way back down to 18. It's just ridiculous. But I noticed that the formation was forming here, and that's why I decided to hold. Now, if it broke this low, that would have been a massive loss. If it broke through 18 and hit this low of 1830, then yeah, I would have had to stop out. But I decided to keep holding, just because it looked like it was holding this low here, not making a lower low. So that's okay with me. Let's see what else we got. TBLT. So TBLT broke through all these levels here. I can try and get in for another last 1 minute high here. I'll take a little bigger share size on this one because it's a tighter spread, and I do like its 10-minute that's going to open here. I just want to make sure it's going to hold these levels. I want to try and get in on a good entry. This is a little choppy here. 86 by 92. gonna take 500 shares here at 90. Big sellers stacking at 90 though. Already not liking this. It's holding support around 85, my support line, but I need this to pop back above 90 here. Break of 90. See if we can get to 95 or at least $9. 97. Can we get the break of 9 here? Not quite on this candle. There's break. Here's 9. Selling at 90. Well, sold at 901. Damn. Popped to 909 there. After I seen those huge sellers stacked, I was like, nah, this can't do it. But no, I'd just rip right through. So 10-cent trade there with 500 shares. It's like 50 bucks, so it's not so bad either, but trying to take profits while I can, just judging by how choppy everything's going. That was a huge wall of sellers there, and I just didn't feel confident that it would actually break through 9. So now it broke through 9, it's rejecting all the way back down to 80, which is also annoying. It also made me nervous, like I said. One, because it was, there was huge sellers stacked there, but it was also the third flag up. So here's kind of one sideways flag, pop up, another flag, and then here's the third one. So that's what's kind of like, I don't know if it can really do it. So VRAX resumed, and VRAX is breaking its highs. I thought VRAX was done. So now we have VRAX on watch. MGAM, see if this is going to do anything, come back, but maybe a 10-minute setup on MGAM. The VRAX, let's go ahead and look at this one. So nice pop there on VRAX. This one's getting the attention now. Spreads aren't so bad. It is choppy, so I'll take a smaller share size of 300 shares. We do have a cushion on the day, but I don't want to push my luck here. 10-minute just broke its high. And there's no true resistance level up past this point. Maybe on the daily, but the daily is just trash. So we got 12 or about 11. An entry around 850 won't be too bad, but I wouldn't want to see it come all the way back down. I'd only want to see it come back down if it can pop back up. That's the only way. I don't want to enter up here. I don't want to chase it. I'd rather it pull back. There's a pullback to 52. Let's see if we get the break of 50 here. So we see a drop down to 50. Can it pop back up though? Sideways consolidation. Let's see if we can get it here. I don't want to see it break its high or low. I'd rather it sideways consolidate, form a symmetrical triangle, and we can get in for a rip through 9 on the next 5-minute. So coming back down to 50 here. Almost a double bottom. Spreads are kind of big at times, getting really choppy. Massive bid there at 62. I don't want to see it break its high here. I just want to see it maintain. Massive seller at 9. See if I can get in on a micro pullback entry below in the low 70s. Getting in there at 72, looking for the break of the last 1-minute high through 9. So 87, can we get in the 90s? There's 90. Selling there at 9. Trying to sell at 98. Gonna try and get rid of it at 9, I guess. Well, see if I can undersell at 95. All the way back down to 75. Yikes. That's so bad I couldn't get filled here. Can we get a quick pop to 90? Man, choppy stock, so I literally can't get filled anywhere. That's just I wanted to sell in the bid so bad there, but uh let's see if this can pop back up here. Damn, all the way down to 60, dude. So trash stock. 72 is my entry, like yikes, dude. See if we can pop back above here. Just not, this thing's selling. Gonna hit the bid there at 67. I'm taking a loss on that. Bro, that sucks. I couldn't get filled anywhere there. That actually sucks. I have, look how many canceled orders I have. 9, 98, 97, not 90, 95, 88. Like I couldn't get filled. That actually sucks. So, oh well. That's kind of it for me. I'm getting frustrated, like getting really annoyed at this point. Super choppy day today. I know I'm green, but still, like there's been so many close calls on massive losers, especially on MGAM. Like, oh my god, my entries are just terrible, or it's just not working out how I want it to. I kind of want to get in TBLT here, but I'm not really sure if I trust it with all the chop that I had earlier. Here's a third flag, so it could have got in there at 15 for the break of this high. I'm kind of expecting a false break though. So held 9 for a second, now it's back down to 9. See if we get the break of 9. There's the break of 9. So TBLT no good either. AEHR hitting the scans. 2 let on volume. VRAX. Small loss on this one. TBLT. Popping all the way back up here. So I don't get this, dude. Like it's so choppy and it's all the way back up. We still got a little bit more time, about 1:30 for the next 10 minutes. So I'll wait for the next 10 minute on TBLT and then we'll figure something out. We'll see if we really want to get in on this one. These are some tricky stocks today. Could get in there at 12, but I would rather wait for the next 10 minutes to open. Rather save myself from this chop before we see a massive rejection again on TBLT. See if we get it back down to 9. So I don't want to get in so high, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna have a choice. I'd rather get in if I can at like 19 or something. Gonna take it there, I guess. Not sure where I got filled. 17, so that was a really nice fill. If we get the break of this high, massive sellers. That's so stupid, bro. Massive seller just hit 20, hit 15. That was it for me. So stopped out at literally the bottom, 16-cent loss. So for sure, that's it for me. I'm not gonna bother with this stupid stock. TBLT is just so annoying. So lost all my profit on TBLT on this trade. That was a really nice trade actually. 500 shares, 10 cents, 50 bucks. Lost it all right there. That's so stupid. So knowing that kind of action, I'm not having that stock. I'm green 30 bucks, but dude, like I shouldn't be up this much. And if I'm being real, I should have stopped that a long time ago on MGAM so many times. VRAX, I mean, I should have been green on this stock, but I just couldn't get filled anywhere here in this range, like at all. Such a choppy day today. Still nice to be green, but oh my gosh, this is just such a trash day. I needed to look back at the trades that I took because oh my gosh, it's just so bad. Like I need to practice my entries or something. Maybe there was just something I wasn't seeing. I don't know. I see a triangle here, right? There's a triangle here, another one here. So it's 3 candles or 3 triangles up. So I mean, I guess I could have expected a false break on this one, but the way that it false broke right there, it's just like, come on, dude, that was just stupid. Like I got in at 17 and then boom, massive seller just stacked like immediately. That's so annoying. I'd seen him at 15. I was like, nah, I'm gone. After that, I was like, I'm gone. I was really going for this 5-minute high to break 9:30, and then I pushed through at 9:35 here. It needs to prove itself that it can actually hold and break above. I could average into it, but if I get another flush through 9 like that, that's kind of it. Like, I'm screwed. There's 902, 9. There's a break of 9. So like I said, if I got in at 9 there, then I would have been screwed. I wonder if this can form a head and shoulders. This would be like one shoulder ahead and then another shoulder. That'd be cool, but nah, I'm not gonna wait around that long, I don't think. Breaking lower anyways. So we'll see. We'll see what it wants to do later. I guess I'll come back and review. But nothing else is hitting the scans yet. TXMD, not sure what's going on with this one. Spreads are a little bigger. Really choppy day today. 5-minute looks really good on this one. Wow. Really nice pullbacks here on these 5-minute candles. So hard to say. Scalps aren't working so much. Oh my god, I can't type. Scalps weren't working so much, or dip buys. This is my first dip buy. Wasn't working. This scalp worked perfectly, but I just couldn't capitalize on it at the right time. This scalp, I mean, I guess it kind of worked, but I don't know. No, it actually didn't. What am I talking about? I sold for a loss in this one. Then I kind of tried to scalp this one, didn't work. Bought the top here, and then it literally sold off on me. So this move literally happened on TBLT, the exact same drop on me. So we get 2 candles up and then it dropped. It's kind of a bull flag pullback here, but then it held its lows, so it kept holding. So let's see, TBLT, same thing, flag in here and then dropped on me. The difference between that one and the other one is that I was able to actually exit with a profitable trade. Just so choppy. It's so hard to trade this stuff. TXMD for the break of 8 there. Pretty nice rip. It could get in for a break of its last 5-minute high. Another scalp trade. Not sure if I really want to though. If it doesn't break its high on this candle, I could potentially take an entry and we could see about getting in there, but I'll take a very small size. 300 shares for the break of its last 5-minute high. There's the break of 8. So no, it didn't set up how I wanted it to. I think it will set up, but let's just see how this finishes. Maybe I'll take an entry. Okay, so no, it's selling off already. I'm not having this one. Unless it can somehow pop up to 805, 810, then okay. But it's dropping too much here. TBLT all the way back up here. Broke its last 5-minute high. Didn't quite break its last 10-minute high, but we could buy around support here on this next 1-minute candle. If I can get an entry here on a pullback. Take an entry at 15 there, buying the dip. See if the dip buys are working. Back up to 20. So far the dip buy is not so bad. It's not the best. I'm in at where? 13. So back to 20 here. Can we get the break at 20? It's 24. Oh, I would hate to see this reject right here. That would be so annoying. So hit 24 there. I should probably sell here for a loss. Just take the loss. It's 20. Can we see it back above 20? Not quite. I'm selling here at 20. So it's breaking 20, but it's just having such a hard time chopping around. I don't want to get in on a flush here. So for a small profit there, 300 shares. It's too choppy right here. I have to wait for a pullback. A rad hitting the scans. I've traded rad before. So gonna wait for this next 5-minute. This next 5-minute actually looks really strong. So let's see if I can get in on an early entry here. If we drop to 9, I'll buy the dip at 9. This 9 is a support line. But I would like to see it pull back a little more. I don't want to see it take off on this candle. I'd rather it take off in its next 5-minute. That's where I think it has a lot of potential. So one dip buy worked, but I want to see it drop a little lower. There we go. There's 910. Can we break 910 and hit 9? If it does hit 9, I want to see it pop back up here. It's 910, it's 14, so we're good. Need to make sure this candle finishes high though. I don't want to see it continue finishing this low. Oh, I did not want to buy that high. You're joking. stopped out there. I was trying to buy at 910. And again, you always see these stupid sellers just rack up right here. That's such a massive seller. Oh my god. So not filled on my entry there. Tried again at 16 when I'd seen that. So it already broke its 5-minute high. Let's see if it breaks its 10-minute high. So I'm just gonna stop because I already gave back so much money on just bad trades in general. I'm finishing up $18. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. TBLT is just way too choppy. It's not even worth it. I'm just losing on commission at this point. $90 in commission, so I should be up 75. Let's just say whatever. Not even 75, but I should be up a lot more than what I am. It's just all the fees racked up. Like, dude, $95 in fees. That's what I'm talking about. And knowing how choppy it is up here, it should have just gone already. I don't trust it because it should have gone. So I'm expecting a false break. If it breaks, I'm not expecting it to hold up at all, just by how it's chopping around so bad here. Like, it should just break already. There's no reason it should just be holding this level. So there's a rejection. Couldn't quite break it. Let's see if it breaks this low though. Flat top in a way, or flat bottom maybe. There's 24. And again, it sucks. I got that terrible fill right at 16. Like, I was trying to get in at 10. It's just I was too slow. So I would like to enter here 22 for the break of its last high of 24. Once we get the break at 24, 930 and then 950 is the target. But I'm not expecting it to actually do it here. Or not expecting it to be such a profitable trade. And it might be, I might be completely wrong, but with all these sellers stacked, like, dude, 25, you just have a huge one stacked there. We broke through 25, cool. 29. It's 30. Massive seller at 30. There's 40. Okay, so we held. So we get the break at 50. It's 949. Broke its last 1 minute high. Didn't hit 50 though. Big seller at 50. There's a break of 50. Like, where were these bids? I don't know how many candles ago. This is insane. All these sellers stacking up here, and they're just getting knocked out like immediately. Back down to 35. So, choppy day today. I'm gonna wrap it up. We finished $18.86 profitable today. It's just the fees racking up here, just, really costing me. Like, an immediate buy and sell is $10. Like, that's just killing me, especially if I'm going for, I have to automatically get 3 cents, like, because I'm immediately losing. So I have to at least be profitable 3 cents. But yeah, I can't. It's just so difficult in this chop, and then not getting filled. Like, it's so difficult on this choppy day today, I'd say. But I don't know. I tried. Look at that massive rejection. I tried to get filled on VRAX, for example. That would have been a nice profitable trade, but couldn't. MGAM was just terrible. MGAM, oh man, this one was not it today. So it was it originally had a really nice move here, but tried to buy the dip here, wasn't working out, couldn't hold, got stuck in it. Really, I shouldn't have been stuck in this trade. I should have just got rid of it immediately. But decided to hold. Then we get a flag. It rejects as soon as I take my other entry here. I'm expecting a rip for some reason, but I should have known. Like, I actually should have known not to buy here. Then it pulled back, held, and that would have been the time to enter. So this was actually a really good trade if any of y'all took it. It's just I timed it so wrong. It was my failure to read the analysis or analyze the chart properly. I didn't really see what was going on. So I entered in on a flag, basically a bear flag, at the top. But thankfully it actually held, and I should have added down here for it to shoot all the way up like it did. VRAX, again, good entry, good scalp. It's just I couldn't get filled. I was in at 72 and I tried to sell at 9, 90, 80, like, but I just couldn't get filled, so I had to take a small loss on it. 5-cent loss, which sucks because I was green. And I didn't want to undersell myself either and sell like for 2 cents and then just see it rip on me. That would have sucked. So it's either it worked out or it didn't, and obviously it just didn't. Rad hitting the scans. We've traded this one before, but not really interested in this one. Float's kind of high. And TBLT last one, which this one again in a couple candles too early here, but I got filled way too high. If I was actually filled at 910, I wouldn't have sold here for a loss. But I was filled at the very top 916 because I was just too slow, and then we get this huge rip here without me. So it's really unfortunate, really annoying today. That was just so choppy. So I'm a little frustrated, but we're gonna go back and review. We're gonna analyze and see exactly what we can work on. But regardless, profitable day today, $18.86. So I'll wrap it up here and see y'all tomorrow.